Hey class. So I am excited because, you might see that I'm actually on the patio of a hotel. I am in my other life in a leadership conference this week. So it's very informative, and I am a lifelong learner, as are you. You can never stop learning. I'm learning great tips about how to be a good leader, which of course means how to be a good instructor and facilitator for you in this class. But nonetheless, this week you are to finish your last module, topic module. There is information about international theater, more specifically Asian theater, most specifically Japanese theater, and then to the T you are to read, and you must read this. It's called The Love Suicides, and you'll see that it's similar to a Shakespearean play, but maybe you've read that play in high school. But don't think, because you are going to have to take a quiz, that you read that play, that you will not have to read this one, because you're going to have to read that play to take this quiz. Also, you are to be working in your discussion groups, your peer discussion groups on your final. Please make sure you're caught up, because I will be grading those on after Wednesday, and I hope to get them graded and open them back up just so you can discuss as you're working on your final. But of course, I have to have them graded after the 10th, so anything that you need to put on there that you want graded needs to be on there by Wednesday. And then you're working on your final, so you'll see that you've been working on that all semester. I have a module available for you to see how to do it. Remember that you can use the discussion board called FAQ, frequently asked questions, if you have questions. Oftentimes those questions are listed in that module, and then next week I will open up an additional module with even more steps, because I don't like to give you too much all at once, even though there's a lot of information. Sorry, a bug just flew by. But what happens is people ask a question, and then that question leads to another question, and leads to another question. At this point, you can just do a PowerPoint, which is kind of just a rough draft of your final. That's a good way to get started, and you can post that in your group discussion board to get some feedback and to get a little extra credit if you do it in time. But even if you don't, it's just good to put it there so you can get some feedback, and then you can start posting in your final discussion board. After you post your tidbit, your piece of the final, remember you're going to break it up in your group and you do your piece, should be in order. Then you're going to respond to a couple of other people from different groups, and to see what you've learned this semester and how other people have applied it, and of course how you will apply it in your final. Have a great week. Don't get overwhelmed. That's why I've started working on our final right now, so that you won't get overwhelmed. You have plenty of time to get a lot of stuff done, but definitely go ahead and get started so that you can start working on it. Have a great week, and you'll hear from me next week. Don't forget to do all your work. Bye.